I'm perspiring. It's still March. It's not even April yet. I got to get out of Texas. I got to go to Michigan. Can't go to Arizona. Too hot. Can't go to Florida. Find out what's wrong with Tyler Hero. It's not my hero. Also, only reason I'm perspiring, not trying to manipulate people, just aspiring to get partial custody of my children tomorrow or whenever it is. Needed to go use my laptop for Wi-Fi, but don't have money to go to Java Jacks or anywhere. I'm not going to embarrass myself anymore paying for things in pennies. Gotta take off these heels. Listen, y'all. I everything. He, as per usual, he laughed at all my jokes, kind of. Snide as can be, and told him, asked him if he would vote for me. He said, no, I'll just get for my Democrats. It doesn't exist anymore. I said, they're liberals, and and then I proceeded to tell him everything, which probably convinced him I am going to be president and scared him a little bit. We on a date now. I said, why? You're dating someone now? And he said, no. And I said, what's that about? I said, do you hate me? And he said, no. Yeah, I stormed out of there. I said, well, you're exactly the same as you were 15 years ago, man. And then just because I go everywhere walking like I'm already a celebrity, and they're just 18-year-olds, 18 through 21, everybody here thinks Justin Bieber is in love with me, but Hailey Bieber's not dying. I didn't do that. They don't know. And just because I walk through the building where I had an astronomy class, that doesn't mean I'm going to be an astronomer. That doesn't mean Elon Musk is going to marry me like I've told people. Shoot me into space in a 1960 Ford Starliner to get revenge on Christian. That's not going to happen. I just was lost. I was looking for the biology building. And so then because I walk over to the biology building to Dennis so-and-so for giving me a laptop, which I wasn't aware was a touch screen. He likes me. He thought I was funny. I said, are the Van Clays here? And he said, yeah, she's across the hall. And I said, I need to find out who can drink more vodka. Probably her. She's from Russia. Got to find out about her son, this little 21-year-old that lives downtown. Don't know if he knows about me yet. Nobody warned him. Also, my teacher told me that he's smarter than us. Smarter than me. Read more books. Doubt it. Don't think so. They might be communists, so they're obviously not smarter. Got lost in that building. Saw a very unhappy looking gecko in a Tupperware container. Lots of dead animals. Thought I'm way too, there's still too much PETA inside me for that shit. They had the door to the vertebrate section, specimen section. I couldn't see if there were any babies in there. Human babies. Liberals. Michael, marry me. They've gone insane. Doesn't mean I'm gonna, like I told everybody, maybe major in forestry and or botany and or, well, they tanked they took away she came there to do genetics shit. Not enough interest, but I said, but what about when I'm president? President of SFA, that's not that hard, apparently. Wigs are hot, even in March, so I don't care anymore. Jesus keeps asking me through Spotify, have you eaten? Have you eaten? I'm like, no, man. And he says, well, did you work on what you were supposed to work on for tomorrow? And I'm like, no. Nope. No, I have not, Jesus. Got to exhaust every possibility in Nacogdoches before I move somewhere. Before I relent to marry Dennis. He claims it's fate. It has to happen. It doesn't. Nothing has to happen that I don't want to happen. I'm in control of the Matrix, and now I'm done with the first MM. Done. Mike Martin, we're through. That's... Everybody on Perk, beware. I will with you in 15 years. Absolutely. Up and ask you to take me on a date. And when you say no, that's that. After 15 years, that's the expiration. Like my Lucky Strikes, I keep on, but they expired last year. 50 cents off. Didn't get 50 cents off a date with Mike Martin. That's okay. I will pay 50 cents. I Matt McClellan sense to teach me how to drum and ask where his vampire cousin lives. Nobody knows where he is. Nobody knows where Colt is. They just know he's a good guy, but nobody knows anything about him, apparently. For 15 years. 15. 5 plus 1 is 6. That's the universal number of love. So 666 is not a bad number. You don't know. I realized yesterday, I was like, oh, well, everybody in Frogs already thought you were a prostitute because of that Puerto Rican who said that puta means prostitute. Couldn't go to Frogs for a hot minute after that. I said, well, you do, all your best friends in Nacogdoches are men, and they do come and go, so that looks bad. But I don't even know, I'm just doing marriage counseling over here, apparently. Lame as hell, man. Send everybody back to their wife. So this day isn't going so great after all. Looks like I have to call Dennis. I was trying to call him to get him to do a trivia battle with Mike Martin. He didn't care. I mean, Mike Martin didn't care. Dennis is probably still asleep. Missed that opportunity. That's never going to happen. I said, he knows what the Fitzgeralds ate for breakfast on whatever day of the year you want to ask. 1920 such and such. He didn't care. He said, I've met a lot of people who know a lot about American Lit. That's rude. Didn't flirt with Kevin West. Even though, why did he have to tell me he was going to the gym? I don't know. Apologized to John McDermott. Told him he looked like Jordan Peterson. He didn't care. Said, I'm just jealous of your wife. Sorry about that. I mean, jealous of her for other reasons. No, that sounds bad. What? I don't know. I just say things and then they come out wrong. But they might be Freudian slips. I hate Freud. So did Jung. If you're Freudian, just back off. Then I go to get in the elevator. Why? Because I can walk down those stairs in heels and fall down them twice. I did it 15 years ago. I can do it again. Then got on the elevator, went up, went down. It played some Starfucker song, which isn't on my liked list. And I look over and absolutely there was a Starfucker next to me carrying a coffee cup. The song was called Open Your Eyes. And I thought, finally we can end this charade, man. Weren't flirting in the elevator as we went up and down, and then he got off on the wrong floor. Didn't follow me wherever I was going, wherever that was. He was cool. He looks cool, though. I don't know what he teaches. You can be sure I'm about to get on the internet and find out. Told him his market was saturated, and he said, don't I know? I said, why are you here? It's the same reason that we're all here, trapped in Nacogdoches. So what I want to know is what market is saturated for me, because I don't have a doctorate. Never gonna. Nope. No. Just gonna be an astronaut. Not be an astronaut. Marry Elon Musk. That's the easiest way to get into space these days, I heard. Is to be cooler than Grimes. Weirder. Way weirder, man. And ask anybody on Perk. They'll say absolutely she's weirder than Grimes. I don't think Elon Musk is on Perk, but Grimes might be. So I gotta go eat something. Jesus keeps playing these songs, and I said, well, I'm gonna go sit in the Tower of Angels and think about Lucifer. He said, no. And then I thought, well, maybe it's these Catholic boys over here who work for the Wesley House, but they're Catholics. That makes no sense. I know they're plants. They're here to spy on me, but they moved in earlier, so they're time travelers too. Just kidding, just kidding. I said, well, that would be cool, but they won't make eye contact. Because I'm friends with this, but he's an artist. So I said, Marco, why do you have to be the man of my dreams and also be gay? He's heard all my theories. He agrees with me about everything. We're both in love with Lucifer. But Jesus keeps reminding me Lucifer's a cherub, so he doesn't have a, that. I said, well, but can't y'all just make a Frankenstein monster out of yourself? Jesus is trying to save my soul, but I'm just listening to Jewel and thinking, well, who's going to save your soul, Jesus? Who will save your soul if you won't save your own? I'm starting to hate the 90s. Can't believe it. Really starting to hate men. Can't believe that either. Starting to hate my family. Not my kids, but everybody else. That's why I'm not a Christian. I'm kind of full of hate. And that's why Lucifer's got to get in a body. Your body. Whoever you are. Kyle, I know you watch my channel. I'm never going to come to that sober house, though. I'll come visit you not in a sober house. I'm glad you're sober.